A very warm welcome to the transfer show. It's Tuesday, the 27th of August, and the window is closing on Friday. If you're not following the channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, please, please do subscribe to my channel. Smash a like on this video as well. It really does help my channel. And please do get involved in the comments box below as well. Debate everything that we're about to cover on the transfer show today. Before we kick off the transfer show, loads coming your way on the Football Market channel this week. We have a watch along live tomorrow here on YouTube of the Cardiff Southampton Carabao Cup game, and I'll also be live again on Friday for deadline day. So deadline day will be live here. It'll be a content creators special. The fastest growing Southampton fan channel is all over the content, so make sure you are subscribed. Right, let's get into the transfer show now and give you everything that's going on around Southampton, because we need to kick off with the biggest story of the day, and that is around goalkeeper Justin Bijlow, because he is not on his way to Southampton anymore. He flew over probably late on Sunday for a medical today, and the medical team at Southampton are not happy. I've got you some more details from this story, but Southampton's move for the final goalkeeper Justin Bijlow did collapse today. There was complications supposedly with the medical. The Netherlands international, who has missed 187 games for club and country in 6 years due to injury, was in Southampton to finalise the deal today. But after concerns from the Saints medical team, he has confirmed himself that the deal is now off via an Instagram post. He said he was on his way to the Premier League after a very special day on Saturday, for which he's very grateful for. He was preparing for his departure from his boyhood club Feyenoord, and he said that he didn't find that very easy. The medical examination has shown that Southampton have very different vision than Feyenoord on how to treat an old injury. He said, "I'm fit and it doesn't bother me, but I respect the vision of the Southampton medical staff. And this is why I'll be returning to Holland to my club Feyenoord. My bond with the city, the club, is iron strong, and I will keep fighting for my place in goal for Feyenoord and the Dutch national team." So that is the latest on Justin Bijlow. He will not be coming to the South Coast, and he will not become a Southampton player. So what will the Saints do now in the transfer window? Final 3 days, and there has been movement elsewhere, because Wolverhampton Wanderers, they were very close to finalising the deal for goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale, who Southampton are very interested in. And here is the latest from BBC Sport, because Wolverhampton Wanderers' move for the Arsenal goalkeeper is off. The deal for the 26-year-old has proved too expensive for Wolverhampton Wanderers. A deal was considered for the goalkeeper, and an offer was put forward from Wolves to Arsenal, a deal of around 20 million reported by BBC. Ramsdale has 5 England caps. He joined Arsenal from Sheffield United for 24 million and has 2 years left on his contract. But Wolverhampton Wanderers unable to do a deal for Ramsdale. This is Wolverhampton Wanderers, who have brought in 100 million in sales this summer from Pedro Neto and Max Kilman. And Gary O'Neill really wanted to bring a goalkeeper in after that 6-2 defeat by Chelsea at the weekend. And he was desperate to bring Ramsdale in. And that is not going to happen. So will Southampton go back in for Aaron Ramsdale? That remains to be seen. I'm a massive fan of Aaron Ramsdale and would love to see him on the South Coast at Southampton. I just feel that this one was proving too expensive for us, and that's why we've gone in for Bijlow. Obviously, the Bijlow deal's collapsed now, so what will Southampton do? Will they stick with Alex McCarthy? But Russell Martin did have a press conference today, and he said they were keen to bring a goalkeeper in because they only had 2 fit first-team goalkeepers, and I would say that is a massive concern if one of them got injured, especially Alex McCarthy, who is the number 1 right now. So Russell Martin did have that press conference today at the training ground, and he was asked about a few things. And one of those was a story that I brought to you yesterday around James Ward-Prowse, because it was rumoured that the football club were very keen on him. And supposedly Ward-Prowse was interested in a return to Southampton. However, Russell Martin did quash any rumours surrounding James Ward-Prowse potentially returning to Southampton. It was one of the first questions he was asked in his press conference today at Staplewood, and he went on to say this about Ward-Prowse. He said, he is one of many players who could do a job for us, but we aren't looking to recruit in his position, and I don't know where this has come from. I'm sure that he will create a lot of interest for his services from a lot of football clubs. So James Ward-Prowse, he definitely distanced himself from any potential return of James Ward-Prowse. I won't read loads into that right now because I'm sure even if they were interested, they would definitely be distancing themselves from it. You're not going to give away your cards. And I certainly felt when he was asked about the goalkeeper, he spoke about Justin Bijlow's being many goalkeepers that they had looked at this summer. I had a feeling that that deal for Bijlow wasn't going to happen after the press conference today, certainly, and also the conversation I had for a journalist for Total Saints this week, because he did talk about the injuries around Justin Bijlow. So Justin Bijlow definitely not coming. James Ward-Prowse, looks like Saints have distanced themselves from that, but I would keep an eye on that one as the window goes. Where will James Ward-Prowse go this summer, because he is surplus to requirements at West Ham. So what is happening elsewhere at Southampton regards to transfers? Because I read a short while ago that Saints are set to secure the services, apparently, of Tom Fellows from West Bromwich Albion. West Brom are supposedly having some financial issues right now, and Tom Fellows is a player supposedly on the radar of the Saints. Well, if he is, I am a massive fan of Fellows. I thought he was very good last season when I saw him play, but yet again, a player that's probably young and up and coming. We seem to have a habit of going for young and up and coming talent. I'd still very much like to see us bring some experienced players in the door right now. That's what I feel we need in this Premier League campaign. Right, Russell Martin was pretty busy in the press conference today, and I'll bring you everything that he's had to say from that press conference. Shay Charles is another note. He has completed his move at Sheffield Wednesday on a season-long loan. He will link up with Danny Rowell and spend the season at Hillsborough playing in the Championship for Sheffield Wednesday. So good luck to Shay Charles in that move at Sheffield Wednesday. Right, let's talk about the press conference that Russell Martin had today. He was asked a few questions about players and who could potentially play at Cardiff tomorrow. Adam Lallana is back in the squad. Ross Stewart is in full training and will be playing in the next couple of weeks, apparently. Kamaldeen Silamana is in training too, but I don't believe that Kamaldeen or Ross will make that squad. Russell didn't say that, but Adam Lallana will do. He was also asked about the new signings and whether they will be involved tomorrow. Those being Mateus Fernandes and Leslie Ugo-Chukwu. They will both play tomorrow night. Russell Martin confirming that both will play tomorrow night. Tyler Dibbling, he will start the game down in Cardiff as well. He said, I don't want to build him up to you guys, meaning the press, and create pressure on Tyler. But he said, we love Tyler. He said he is probably unlucky not to be starting after the pre-season that he had. He added that he's a beautiful footballer and he's a special talent and he needs to play well tomorrow. So interesting that he will start tomorrow, and rightly so that he should do. Excited to see him in action. Another bit of transfer news that I didn't bring to you, but I should mention it on the transfer show tonight. He was asked in the press conference about Kyle Walker-Peters, and he admitted that he had resigned himself to losing him earlier on in this window. And he said, longer it goes on, it looks more and more likely that he will remain a Saint unless something drastically changes in the final days of this transfer window. Let's wait and see what happens with Kyle Walker-Peters. But at the moment, it looks like he will remain a Saint, and he hopes that he can do the same as what Shay Adams and Stuart Armstrong did when they were in the final year of their contracts last season. Both of those left as free agents. Southampton won't want that to happen with Kyle Walker-Peters, that is for sure. That wraps up everything today that's going on around transfers and all the transfer chat. Make sure you tune into the channel again tomorrow. I'll be live for a watch-along special here on YouTube for the Cardiff Southampton Carabao Cup game. I'll be all over that. Watch along live. You can join me whilst watching the game. Get involved in the comments as well. Before I finish today's show, please do make sure you smash a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done also, because it really does help my channel, and I really appreciate every subscriber that I've got. I'm looking to get 10,000 as quick as I can, and you could make a massive contribution to my channel this season. Some unbelievable content coming your way. Deadline day special also on Friday from 9 p.m. Between 9 and around 11:30, we will be all over the transfers across the country, not just Saints. I'll be joining up with some content creators up and down the country to get their thoughts on their club's window. Thanks for tuning in today. Thank you for watching the channel, and I will see you again for another video tomorrow.